are you going?
Newport Beach. I have a meeting with that hospital attendant. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to rush, honey. I'll call you tomorrow.
It looks like old home week. There's Howard Stone. What'd you do that for?
If you'd like to stay a while, Kate, I'll be glad to drive you home.
And you don't have to wait up for me. I have my own keys.
You know how Dad's been working. Mom probably's been feeling a little neglected.
I don't want Mom feeling neglected at Hatfields with Howard Stone.
Entries must be 10 words or less, postmarked no later than midnight.
Oh, count me out, Peaches.
Willie, come on, listen. Come up with one line, and we can win $25,000.
I love that we. I come up with the jingle and you win.
Okay. How does, 20% grab you?
Loosely. Why don't you try 50?
35, my best offer. Come on, Willie. One line, 10 words or less. Here we go. To avoid detection for day-long protection, use it at 7.
And you'll smell the high heaven.
Is all this noise absolutely necessary at the breakfast table?
Dad, it's a golden opportunity.
Silence is golden.
Well, excuse me. I think I'll go to school where I'm allowed to express myself.
Doug.
I'm sorry. Talk to her later. I have to go.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Boy, he's been in some mood lately.
It's that damn malpractice case. I wish to heaven he'd never taken it.
When'll it be over?
Never, I'm afraid.
Hey, it's not as bad as that.
Well, almost. He's obsessed with this case.
Why don't you grab Nancy and go out on the town for the day?
Oh, I'm all right. Besides, Nancy has school all day. Don't worry about me. Maybe I'll cook something remarkable. Bye, darling.
Bye-bye.
Who would believe that estate law could be so interesting, though?
Oh, it's not. It's just a trap set for us to fall into. So they want us to major in that. We mustn't let them get away with it.
Get away with it? Who?
Them. You know, in the old days, whenever women lawyers tried to join the big firms, estate law was the only thing that let them practice. And it's precisely the way those old gentlemen would like to keep it now.
Well, I'm ready to swallow my pride.
Oh, I'm going to call Gloria Steinem.
Susan?
Nancy, can you wait a second?
Just, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Hi.
Hi.
Bad news.
What? Well, listen, I'll call you.
Sometime later. This afternoon. We'll be right back.
Okay.
He's great looking.
Yeah, he's great, everything.
So, who's your tall, dark stranger?
I was going to tell you about it. In fact, I want to talk to you. Do you have time for a cup of coffee?
No, but we can have dinner sometime.
Tonight?
Boy, you really do want to talk. 7:30?
Great.
What's so urgent?
Him, what else? I'll see you later.
Okay.
Chicken fat, dextrose, chicken skins.
Hello, Howard.
Kate.
Shopping, I see.
Oh, I'm afraid you caught me. Well, listen, it's been forever. How are you? And how's Doug?
We're fine. Doug's up to his ears. What about you?
Oh, so. I am so sorry that I couldn't come to dinner when you called a couple of weeks ago.
Months ago.
Time flies when you're having fun. Seriously, I did want to see you both, but it's just been a case of...
You don't have to explain. Whenever you feel the urge to come by, just call, say you're on your way.
The truth is, Kate, that, well, ever since we split up, it's been kind of rough. You know, seeing people that we used to see together. Being the odd man at the dinner table after all these years takes a little bit of getting used to.
I understand. Please don't feel pressured. Whenever you feel up to it.
Is that one of your celebrated pork roasts there?
Not quite. First I have to stuff it, and then I have to cook it.
And when does all that take place?
Tonight, I'm on a cooking spree.
How much notice would you require if someone wanted to practice?
Practice?
Being odd man at the dinner table.
About 4.5 hours.
Well, I'll see you at 8 o'clock sharp, and thank you.
Bye-bye.
Aren't we a domestic twosome?
Nancy, you're just the person I wanted to see. You and you alone can help me.
Well, somehow I doubt that.
It's easy. Come over for dinner tonight.
Well, I can't. Susie Robinson's coming over.
Well, wonderful. Bring her. The more the merrier.
No, well, I can't. See, she's coming over to talk to me about something, and frankly, I wouldn't miss it for the world. How come you need reinforcements?
I suffered temporary insanity in the market today and invited Howard Stone for dinner.
Sorry, I can't help.
You're not sorry, and you know it. I'm sorry. I've already said it 100 times. Now what do you want me to do? Call him and tell him not to come? I can't. Besides, you've always liked Howard. Haven't seen him in months.
I do like him, and under other circumstances, I'd be delighted to see him, but I have work to do tonight. Why'd you invite Howard anyway? He's never a favorite of yours.
Oh, he's all right. Besides, he chose me. I met him in the market. He was buying TV dinners and girl watching.
Kate.
Well, ever since he and Charlotte separated, he's been girl watching.
Well, we don't know that. That's just rumor.
Well, maybe. But he certainly was eyeing the tomatoes. Sorry.
All right. All right, what time is he coming?
8. Oh, thank you, darling. Maybe it was a lucky meeting after all. I've been dying for a chance to have dinner with you.
Nancy, it's perfect.
Come and get it.
Oh, that's plenty.
I thought you said you were starving.
I was. That's the way it is these days. I guess it's love.
Okay. Let's hear it. Who is he?
Mark Adams. He's working for his doctorate. Forensic medicine.
Sounds good so far.
Perfect.
Well, congratulations. I'll give you a shower. I'm kidding.
I know, but it's not funny. Not to me, anyway. You and I don't really know each other that well, Nancy, but... Well, I've never had a lot of guys around. I mean, I'm just an ordinary girl. I'm okay looking. I'm okay smart. Okay. But not to Mark. To him, I'm important. He needs me. And he wants me, and I need him just as much. We're so happy together. And that's what I want.
Sounds perfect.
It is.
Too bad he's married?
Who told you?
No, just guessing. Corona Jaffe was wrong. Mr. Wright isn't dead. He's married.
I know if we can keep seeing each other, I know that it'll work out for us. But, Nancy, I need your help.
Here you are, Don. Howard, Moose.
Oh, thank you. That's fine.
Buddy?
No. Can I be excused, please?
No dessert?
Well, why don't you just buy the ready-made kind? It's great. I'll get it.
Saved by the bell.
Well, Buddy may not appreciate your efforts, Kate, but I certainly do. This mousse is superb. You're probably the only woman left in America who still makes everything from scratch.
It's nothing, really. An hour or two over the double boiler.
That's just my point. You're willing to spend that hour or two. Women like you are an endangered species, Kate.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Howard.
Dad, long distance. It's Dr. Fletcher.
Oh, excuse me. It's a case I'm working on. I won't be long. I'll take it in the study.
I certainly want to thank you for having me to dinner. I mean, it's so nice to be in a home again. I've really missed it.
I'm glad you came. Why don't we go in the living room? I'm sorry, but Doug's apt to be a while.
Oh, don't worry about that. I mean, I'm fine, very relaxed and happy and contented, more so than I've been in a long time.
I'm sorry, Susie, but I just can't.
Oh, but Nancy... Nancy, I don't know who else to ask. Please, help me out.
Where have you been going?
Oh, his brother's place. He's been out of town, but he's back.
Look, this isn't any of my business,
No.
but...
Now, it's not the way you think. We love each other. And I know if we can keep seeing each other, he'll be able to break with his wife. We just need more time.
I'm sorry.
But if we have to stop seeing each other, I'll lose him. I know it.
I don't mean to sound crude, but they're motels.
That would cheapen everything. Here, somebody lives here, even if it isn't me. Look, it will be very temporary, and we will be very careful. We'll only be here when you and your mother are at school.
We'll be gone when Buddy comes home?
I absolutely promise.
When?
Tomorrow?
All right, but I want you to make a better arrangement soon.
Oh, Nancy, thank you. Let me do the dishes. No, just no, let me. It'll, help me feel as if this is my home, too.
Thank you. I am simply hopeless at moving.
Well, what can you expect? You only gave yourself 2 days. A big move takes planning.
Well, I tried it that way, too. I planned everything right down to the last toothpick. Even so, I ended up at the market begging for cartons at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I see I haven't been missed. I'm sorry. I had no idea it would take so long.
And coffee?
No, I have to make a call. Dr. Fletcher remembered the name of a hospital attendant who was in his patient's room the night before surgery. Could be a break for us. I want to call him now.
Now?
Well, he's back on the day shift. I don't want to miss him. It's a malpractice case. A doctor got hit with his suit about 6 months ago. I told him I'd handle it for him.
Yeah. Mean stuff, huh?
It's new. A lot of work. I'm a wreck. I hate to keep apologizing.
Please, go right ahead and do what you have to do. I've been trying to inveigle Kate into helping me sort out what I should pack and what I can leave permanently.
Pack?
Oh, Howard sold the house.
And my new apartment would fit into the old living room.
Oh, well, Kate's a whiz at that sort of thing. She'll have you organized in no time at all. Howard, good to see you. Don't stay away so long. I don't know how long I'll be, honey. Don't wait up for me.
Okay.
Well, listen, I better run along myself. But tell me, how did I do? Are you going to help me sort my life out or not?
Well, I only have 2 hours tomorrow between 11 and 1. Will that help?
If we really apply ourselves. Thank you for this evening.
You're welcome. Good night.
Well, Mr. Weston, sorry to bother you at home. This is Douglas Lawrence, Dr. Fletcher's attorney. Oh, fine. Oh, yes. Go right ahead. I have all the time in the world.
Doug. Wake up, Doug. It's after 9.
What? After 9? Well, now, why didn't you wake me?
I didn't know you were here. I thought you'd left. This is ridiculous, Doug.
What?
This. If you're so tired, why didn't you come up to bed?
I was just going to doze off for a few minutes.
I'll go fix your breakfast.
No, don't bother. I'm going to take a shower, and I'll send out for breakfast when I get to the office.
And for your lunch and for your dinner, too, I suppose. This case is taking over your life and mine. You spent half an hour with Howard and me last night.
I know. I couldn't help it. This job is a breakthrough for me. It could open up a whole new kind of practice, get me out from behind the desk.
I understand that. It's just that I think that'll all happen anyway, even if you do work only 12 hours a day.
I have to do it this way, and you are just going to have to bear with me.
I'll bring your coffee upstairs. Big crank.
Morning, Mom.
Good morning. Hi, I'm dropping Timmy and going to school. Can I give you a lift anywhere?
Oh, thanks, but I gotta get this resume done. The way I'm going, it'll probably take me all day.
Your resume shouldn't take that long.
Oh, thanks. That's not the problem. The A on this typewriter won't work.
No. Well, use your imagination. Try and think of synonyms that don't have A's in it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see, photo enlargement. How does photo embigment sound? Hey, Nancy, if I promise to be very careful, may I use your typewriter? Mom's in sort of a mood anyway, and I think it'd be better if I got out of here.
Out of here?
Yeah, I'll just type it up in your place.
Oh, no, that's no good. My typewriter's in the shop. See, that space bar wasn't spacing, so I took it in.
When did you do that? I thought I heard you hammering away at it last night when I came home.
Oh, I'm a lousy liar. Yeah, the typewriter's there. If you can go and get it, but bring it back in here, okay? And don't take it back. I'll pick it up from you later.
You mean your place is off limits?
I'll explain later.
Oh, no, it's okay.
No, I want to explain, just not now.
No, anything you say, sis. It's just that it is beginning to sound a little bit tacky.
Tell Mom I'm gone. I'll see you at the student lounge later.
I don't think I'm going to be able to stand knowing what's in each box before I unpack it.
Force yourself. It saves hours. The movers just put them in the right room, and there you are.
Which one is the giveaway box, Kate? I get so confused.
Oh, it's that enormous one over there.
Oh.
What is that?
All right, I'll show you. All right, here's some. Watch. Ready?
It's wonderful.
Wait. Hmm?
Can I do it right?
Almost. Charlotte bought it for me, actually. We were antiquing. I saw it. Fell in love with it. And you know, she went back to the store the next morning and bought it for me.
Howard, I have to get going. My class.
Oh, you can't. I've prepared lunch.
Lunch?
Yes, a magnificent repast. Wait till you see what I got. It took hours.
You shouldn't have.
Well, you know how particular I am about my food. Seriously, Kate, if you have to get to class, I suppose you can just take your lunch with you. I'm used to eating alone.
Oh, poor Howard. I guess I can cut class once. Don't give it away. When you told about Charlotte buying it for you, you remembered it warmly. Keep it.
I'm glad you're not uncomfortable around me anymore. You aren't, are you?
No, I'm not.
Good. Tell me something, Kate. Did you see it coming? Charlotte leaving?
No, I didn't. I thought you and she were very happy.
So did I. And then everything went wrong. Suddenly what we had wasn't good enough for her anymore. Maybe that's why I'm so fond of you. You seem to be one of those wives who really enjoys and loves what she's doing.
Whoa, Horsey. You make it sound as if I spend my time running between the washboard and the scrub brush, loving every minute of it. You remember me? I'm the woman who walked out of the kitchen into the classroom this year. And I did it because I wanted more for myself.
I can understand that. But the difference is you didn't give up one for the other. Now, Charlotte wouldn't even consider that.
Howard, I'd really rather not talk about Charlotte.
Right. Let's not. Let's talk about you.
Let's talk about getting all this stuff organized, or you won't be out of here by next Thursday, let alone this.
You are a nice woman, Ms. Lawrence.
Thank you.
What are you doing home?
Me first. I was helping Howard pack, and we got started talking, and before you know it, I missed my class. Now, your turn. Where are you going?
Newport Beach. I have a meeting with that hospital attendant I talked with last night.
Newport Beach. Terrific. I can go on the town while you meet, and then this evening...
No, not this time. I have no idea how long the meeting will last.
Look, it doesn't matter. There are all those gorgeous antique shops.
No. After I leave Newport Beach, I have to go to see Dr. Fletcher. How would you get home?
I think I could manage. I have a fair command of the language.
But now, no jokes, please, Kate. I mean, what fun would it be trailing around Newport Beach by yourself and then coming home alone?
When you're right, you're right. I'll just have to trail around here by myself instead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to rush, honey. I'll call you tomorrow. Get some rest.
Rest? If I were any more rested, I'd be ready for the embalmer.
Take out your own trash, Susie. Well, hey, where were you? I waited for you at the student lounge.
I cut my class.
How come?
I went over to help Howard Stone pack. He sold his house.
Here. How did you get trapped into that?
I volunteered, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Howard's very different from what I remembered.
Ho, ho, ho. Does Daddy know about this?
Very funny. Actually, that's why I came over. Daddy had to go down to Newport for a couple of days. Do you have any plans for tonight?
Well, Robert Redford called, but I'm so bored with blondes.
Well, in that case, how about going out in the town with the brunette?
Well, it sounds perfect. Oh, do you know this place called Hatfields?
Hatfields.
Yeah, it's a pretty well-known singles hangout, but I've been dying to see what it's like.
Singles? Oh, Nancy, I don't know. Well, it might be fun.
Are you sure?
Right now, I'm only sure I want to get out of here tonight. And why not someplace different?
It's a date.
I'll be down to get you in a taxi, Nancy. Better be ready for that taxi. Now, honey, don't...
Well, you asked for it. Well, Mrs. Hatfield. It's where people meet and, whatever. How do you like it?
It looks like old home week. There's Howard Stone.
What'd you do that for?
Why not?
Nancy, how are you?
Hi.
Kate? If there's one place I didn't expect to run into you, this is that place.
Nancy and I are out for an evening on the town.
Yeah. We're here to have dinner. How was the food?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't help you. This is my first time here, too. Could I, join you? I mean, if nobody minds.
Oh, sure.
That'd be dandy, yeah.
There you go. Well, I can't say it's the most exceptional meal I've ever had, but I don't suppose people really come here for the cuisine anyway.
Looks like the Rocket.
Looks like the show's gonna start any minute. Well, I think I can do without that.
You want to leave?
Well, I'd hate to deprive you of whatever's gonna come next, but I have the sitter that needs to be driven home.
If you'd like to stay a while, Kate, I'll be glad to drive you home.
You feel like staying?
Sure, why not? I think we owe it to ourselves. Help us bridge the generation gap.
Go on, honey, if you want to. I'll be fine.
Okay. Are you sure?
And you don't have to wait up for me. I have my own keys.
Good night.
Nice to see you again, Nancy.
Drive careful.
Thank you.
All right, Kate. How about a stinger?
Okay. I'm beginning to feel like Methuselah.
I know just what you mean. The 2,000-year-old man, that's me.
Oh, I think somebody's waving at you, Howard.
Oh, where? Oh, no, I don't think so. No. Do you notice that it's getting awfully noisy in here, Kate?
Howard, I called you a couple of times.
Oh, hello. Well, I've been out a lot. Rita Mason,
I thought you wanted me to help you pack.
Oh, that's all done.
Well, give me a call when you get settled, and I'll stop by and help you decorate.
Thank you.
Oh, Howard.
Kate.
Why did you pretend you'd never been here? Let me babble on and on about this place and its sociological implications? I feel like a fool now.
Well, that's true. I've never been here before in my life.
I'm glad you're decorated.
No, I told you I've never been here. I never have.
It's really none of my business, Howard. I just feel like going now, really.
Oh, please, Kate. Look, I do want to talk to you. Please, sit down. It's important. I don't quite know where to begin. Once upon a time,
All right, Nancy, what's wrong? I was sound asleep when you called.
Sorry, Willie. I think I'm going out of my mind.
You woke me up to tell me that?
Yeah.
Ah! Maybe it's the opium you've been smoking. Well, speak to me, or I drift back into dreamland.
Okay, well, where shall I start? How about my evening at Hatfield's with Mother?
Hatfields with Mother? Well, that must be the truth, because you don't have that kind of imagination. All right, what was Mother doing at Hatfields?
Not was. See, she probably still is, with Howard Stone.
Oh. Well, then it's okay.
It is not. He's not trustworthy. Besides, Daddy's out of town, and I think they've been arguing.
Nancy, they've also been married for 25 years. You know how Dad's been working. Mom probably's been feeling a little neglected.
I don't want Mom feeling neglected at Hatfields with Howard Stone.
Nancy, you're raving.
Yeah, I know. See, I got myself in kind of a mess, and I don't know how to get out of it.
Oh. You're a pipe smoker?
It's not my pipe smoker. He's Susie Robinson's pipe smoker. They've been meeting here.
Oh. So that's what that typewriter number was this morning. Is she married?
He is.
Oh. Well, as Buddy would say, yucca.
I know.
Well, that's private stuff, Nancy. And if they're meeting here, then you can't help but be a part of it.
What a revolting development this is. Now what do I do?
You change the locks. You tell her that you've been evicted. Can I go to sleep?
Wouldn't you even consider a quick trip down to Hatfields?
No, I wouldn't. And that's none of your business either.
Then what are you bothering me for at this hour? I need my sleep.
So, you see, we're all in the same boat. For whatever reason. All of us. We're alone, and we are scared to death about it.
I can understand not liking it, but being alone isn't scary.
Oh, how would you know, Kate? Besides, it's easy not to be alone. I mean, the decorators are a dime a dozen. So are the Howard Stones. But in the case of this particular Howard Stone, it just doesn't work. I found myself going home at 4 o'clock in the morning, more lonely than ever. As long as I'm telling you about it, I might as well go all the way. Oh, in the beginning, it was fun, sure. I was married when I was quite young. It was like being 25 again. Beautiful girls, willing.
Oh, Howard, honestly.
But I'm not 25 anymore. What I am is a man who has been married for 25 years and who likes it. Marriage is my natural habitat. And this place isn't about marriage at all.
At the risk of sounding rude, why did you come here?
Because of you.
Me? But you couldn't have known.
Oh, no, I don't mean that. You see, I thought I had everything in total control. And then when you came over this afternoon, well, the house had life in it again. And after you went away, it was more lonely than ever. So you see, you were the reason that I'm here tonight.
I'm sorry. And I'm glad you told me this. It's getting late.
Yes. Kate, you're a good listener.
Thanks, Howard. Let's go. I'd like to get home.
Hey!
Buddy, please, I can't stand to hear any more of that music. I've heard enough to last me a lifetime.
Oh, between you and Dad. Woo! When's he coming home, anyway?
Who? Oh, tomorrow.
Is he done with the case?
I certainly hope so. Oh, buddy, would you clean up for me? I'm going to ask Nancy to take me to school.
Too late. She already left. She had to go talk to her friend Susie. She's in a lousy mood, too.
Save the editorials for your school newspaper, Dizzy Lish.
Oh, Susie.
Oh, Nancy, hi. I'm on my way over.
I wanted to... I don't want to be part of this. It's not working out. I'm sorry.
A part of what?
Well, I'm feeling very uncomfortable about it. I'd like to have my key back.
Well, I can't reach Mark now. He's on his way over there.
Well, just today, then. And if you could leave my key on the table. Oh, wait, Susie, wait a minute. You're only playing house there.
Thank you for the moral guidance, Nancy.
I didn't mean to sound that way. It's just using my place to meet Mark makes it too easy, you know? And it's not easy. Being involved with a married man is rough.
We have you excused now.
I've enjoyed making friends with you.
What on earth are you doing here?
Well, I've been thinking about you, Kate. And of what I told you last night, I had to see you. I mean, I feel totally different. Everything seems to have fallen into place. And you?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm fine, thanks.
This may not be the place to talk about all
I
this.
don't really have much time, Howard.
All right. Tonight, then.
Tonight?
Dinner. Doug's still away, isn't he?
Yes, he is, too.
Well, we'll have a fine dinner. And we can take the taste of Hatfields away permanently.
That sounds very nice. I don't believe you drove all the way out here just to ask me to dinner.
Oh, well, I did.
You could have called.
Yes. Yes. But then I would have waited hours to do this. Eight tonight.
Oh, Kate, Guess who's taking you to dinner? It's all wrapped up, tight as a drum. We go to court in a month, and I think it's going to be all right. It's all over but the fun part, the fighting. I came back as soon as I could to take you out. You know, celebrate. Make up for lost time. You're not speaking to me, right?
I'm speaking. I just haven't started yet. Oh, I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, come on. Let's have a drink. Drive out to the beach, have dinner.
Oh, Doug, I can't.
What?
I can't explain right now. There's something I have to do. In fact, I have to go right back out now.
Kate.
I'll be back. Don't go away.
I won't.
Kate. Is something wrong?
No.
You're right on time. And these are for you.
Howard, Doug's home, and...
Uh-huh. There was something. Oh, I call that rotten timing.
I don't.
You'll just have to arrange things differently, that's all.
Oh, Howard, there's nothing to be arranged.
We have a good time, don't we?
Yes, we do.
And then there's something I want to tell you. The other evening at dinner, at your house, I looked around the room. I looked at you. And for the first time in a very long time, I felt at home. I wanted you. Lock, stock, and barrel.
You certainly have a way with words, Howard.
Please, Kate. I want you now. I want your comfort, your pleasure, your companionship.
And you just have to get out there and start looking for them, Howard.
I did.
No, you got out. But you stopped looking at the first shortcut. Shortcuts are no good, Howard. And I'm not one anyway.
Are you turning me down?
Oh, flat.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying. You know, for a moment there, I thought I stood a pretty good chance.
No. But if there'd been a chance, you'd have stood it.
Thanks.
Thank you. I better get home. Doug's waiting.
You're a rare bird, Kate. I hope for my sake that your species is not too endangered.
There's a little girl on the horse, and there's a little boy on the horse. They're going round and round. Just a second. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, look at the horses. I'm coming. Susie, you okay?
No, I'm not. Since you asked, I'm rotten. But I thought you might like to be filled in. Mark says that the whole thing is getting too complicated and that maybe we better call it off. I told you if I had to stop seeing him, I'd lose him.
If losing the use of an apartment can end a relationship, it doesn't seem like there was that much there in the first place.
That's easy for you to say.
Look, I know I'm sounding like my mother, but I've been in and out of a marriage and in and out of more than my share of relationships this year. I should have learned from my own experiences that helping you to pretend that this was something real...
It was real to me, Nancy.
Real enough?
Okay. It was better than nothing.
Susie, not settling for second place is not nothing.
Do you really believe that?
Well, I'm working on it. Friends help.
How'd you like a guest for dinner?
When?
Tonight. Oh, I need all the help I can get.
I'm back.
Well, for me? I wasn't sure you cared.
Well, you should be, because I do. Is there still time to drive to the beach?
Sure. Let's go. Kate, where you been?
I've been clearing up a little misunderstanding. I'll tell you all about it. At the beach.
Pretty good, huh?
I know it's not Hatfield's, but it's the best I can do.
It's not the best you can do. It's just the best.
It's the 4th record, too.
It's also their 25th year. Come on, Peaches. We weren't invited.
I had a feeling when I met you, you'd drive me crazy if I'd let you. But all my efforts to forget you, remind me I'm in love with you.